Good morning. Today's Friday, September 25th. I'm Tom Tracy, and this is your Daily S.O.A.P. Our scripture for today comes from Ephesians 4:26 and 27. In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you're still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold. The observation is, it's okay to be angry. The application is, many people say that when you become a Christian, that you can't show anger any longer. You have to be nice to everyone and nothing is supposed to upset you ever. You have to be happy, happy, happy all the time. And I've known people that lived their life, well, at least the life that they showed you, that way. They would force a smile on their face and they would always say everything was great and they never had any problems and everything was fantastic, but inside their life was falling apart because they were not living life the way God has intended us to live. They were never upset about anything on the outside, but inside there was sometimes rage that would build up and anger and depression, because they weren't living out life the way we were told to. See, that isn't God's plan for you. Paul says, in your anger, which means he recognizes the fact that we will get angry. He says to deal with it. Don't let it linger and don't let it become a sin or a stumbling block in your life. See, when we allow things to internalize and we don't deal with them or we ignore them, what happens is they continue to build until some point where they just let go. Or sometimes if it's anger and you're angry with a person, you look at that person differently. You begin to judge them. You begin to not love them the way Christ would have you. Just a few short verses in verse 32, Paul says, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you. See, when we are angry with people, Paul tells us how to deal with it. We still need to be kind. We still need to be compassionate. Just because you're angry doesn't give you the excuse to be mean. On the other hand, Paul says just the opposite. Be compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you. Though it's okay to get angry, and we all do it at some point in time in our life, we need to learn to forgive the same way Christ forgave us. Our prayer for today, Father, help us to see each other through your eyes and deal with the emotions of our life in a way that's pleasing and glorifying to you. I trust that the Lord has spoken to you through this message today. If so, it's Friday, so why won't you share? Hit like and share and send this off to someone else. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you here again tomorrow. Have a great day.